Yeah, wars can be very good business, but not if you're losing them. And it does appear that as this war is lost now, the United States is not prepared to go down with the Europeans. If anything, I think they will take some good advantage of Europe's weakness. But we see this, of course, the tariffs the United States putting on Europe. They're quite open that it would be more beneficial for trade relations also if the EU would break up at some point. So it would have more favorable bilateral relations with individual countries. They now also were able to push this trade agreement, which doesn't, in from the EU's perspective, may argue that it doesn't make any sense. But it's not about economics only. They say the Europeans have to buy energy, have to buy weapons from the Americans, and as Europe deindustrializes, we see the Americans are going after European industries, incentivizing them to move to the United States. Again, much of this began not under Trump, but under Biden's Inflation Reduction Act. So, people tend to focus too much on personalities. I think this is the overall trend. But it does beg the question, though, is the United States able to make money of this? Because this is kind of Trump's whole pitch that the US is going into unsustainable debt. He will be able to pull up the United States, and everyone should pay back America its money. How do you see the United States coming out on top of this, though?
Well, I always thought that the United States has a much more maneuvering space than other powers, other Western powers in this sense, and that they will be able to, let's say, manage the crisis to engineer perhaps a soft landing. So, the debts are unpayable. There is going to be price inflation. There is going to be an economic crisis because, how do you repay $37 trillion worth of public debt? And that's just the public debt. If you take the total credit market debt, you come to something like $110 trillion. I don't know exactly what that is now, but I think it's north of $300,000 per man, woman, and child in the United States. That's preposterous. That's just simply unpayable. So